She said it quietly, like a truth she had already accepted, like a sentence handed down long ago. Men don't like single moms. The words hung between them in the small coffee shop, heavier than the rain tapping against the window. Her fingers tightened around the paper cup, knuckles pale as if she was bracing for impact. She didn't look at him when she said it. She never did when she talked about things that hurt. Instead, her eyes drifted to the door, to the world outside where people came and went without knowing. How hard it was just to sit here and be seen. Ethan felt something shift inside his chest. Not anger, not pity. Something deeper. Something that felt like a crack opening in a place he didn't realize had been sealed for years. Her name was Lily. They had met 2 weeks ago when her son spilled juice all over Ethan's laptop at the same cafe. She had apologized so many times her voice shook, already reaching into her worn bag to offer money she clearly didn't have. Ethan had laughed it off, bought the kid a cookie, and told her accidents were proof you were alive. That was how it started, small, human, ordinary. Now here they were again. Lily was 32, but life had etched lines of responsibility into her face that made her look older when she was tired, and younger when she smiled. She worked 2 jobs. Her ex had disappeared before their son's 2nd birthday. Since then, every decision she made carried weight. Rent, groceries, daycare, and the quiet fear that she might never be chosen again, not as a woman, but as a whole person. "I'm not complaining," she added quickly, still not meeting his eyes. "I get it. Men want easy, freedom, no baggage." Ethan leaned back, studying her the way he studied problems at work. Not to judge, but to understand. He was a software engineer, good at solving things that followed logic. This didn't. "My mom was a single mom," he said. Lily looked up then, startled. "She raised me alone after my dad died," he continued. 2 jobs. Late nights. Cold dinners that somehow tasted like love anyway. Her grip loosened on the cup. "She used to say the same thing you just did," Ethan went on. "That no one would ever want her because she came with a kid and a tired heart." Lily swallowed. And she was wrong. Something flickered across her face. Hope, maybe, or fear of it. Ethan leaned forward now. "The men who don't like single moms aren't scared of you. They're scared of responsibility, of depth, of love that actually means something." The cafe felt quieter, like the world had paused to listen. Lily laughed softly, but it broke in the middle. "You say that like it's simple." "It's not," Ethan said. "But it's worth it." She studied him, searching for the catch. There always was one. Kind men didn't stay. Kind words didn't last. She shook her head. "You're different now. Talk to me in a year." Ethan smiled gently, but there was something firm in his eyes. "I don't run from hard things." She didn't know it yet, but in that moment, everything she believed about love had begun to crack, and his reaction was only just beginning to shock her. Lily tried to keep her distance after that day, not because Ethan had said anything wrong, but because he had said too much that felt right. Experience had taught her that hope was dangerous. It snuck in quietly and left loudly. Still, Ethan didn't disappear. He texted, not constantly, but consistently. He asked how her day went. He remembered her son's name, Noah, and asked if his ear infection had gotten better. When Lily canceled plans because the babysitter backed out, Ethan didn't sigh or joke. He asked if she needed soup. That should have scared her more than it did. Their first real dinner wasn't fancy. Takeout boxes on Lily's couch while Noah built a crooked tower of blocks at their feet. Lily kept apologizing about the mess, about the noise, about her life. Ethan kept smiling like none of it was a problem. When Noah tripped and scraped his knee, Lily rushed over, heart pounding. Ethan followed, kneeling beside them, calm and steady. He didn't try to parent. He didn't step back either. He just handed Lily a tissue and said, "You've got this." Later that night, after Noah fell asleep, Lily finally said what had been sitting in her chest for weeks. "You don't have to do this," she whispered. "Do what?" "Us, this, my life." Ethan turned to her. "I know." "No," she said, voice shaking. "You don't. Men always think they know. Then reality hits. Sick kids, no spontaneity, an ex who still exists, a woman who's always tired." Ethan listened. Really listened. When she finished, tears streaking her face, he didn't rush to fix it. I won't pretend it's easy, he said. But I'm not here because it's easy. I'm here because you're worth it. Lily shook her head. You'll change your mind. Maybe, he admitted gently. But that won't be because you're a single mom. It'll be because I wasn't strong enough. And that would be on me, not you. Those words did something to her. They didn't erase her fear, but they shifted its weight. For the first time, she wasn't being asked to shrink her life to be lovable. Weeks passed. Ethan showed up, school meetings, late-night pharmacy runs. He never asked Lily to choose between him and her son. He stepped into the space beside them instead. Then, one evening, Lily overheard a conversation she wasn't meant to hear. Ethan's friend, voice low but sharp. Why would you sign up for that? She's got a kid. You'll never be first. Lily froze in the hallway, breath caught. This was it. This was where men always agreed and walked away. Ethan's reply was calm, unhesitating. If you need to be first to feel secure, you're not ready for love. There was a pause. She's not a burden, Ethan continued. She's a woman who survived. And that kid? He's not competition. He's proof of her heart. Lily pressed a hand to her mouth, tears burning. In that moment, she realized his reaction wasn't just shocking. It was rewriting everything she thought she knew about men. Love and her own worth. The real test came when life did what it always did. It got messy. Noah got sick again, worse this time. Hospital lights, long nights. Lily sitting in a plastic chair, counting beeps and trying not to fall apart. She didn't call Ethan at first. Old habits told her to carry it alone. When he found out anyway, he didn't ask why she hadn't called. He just showed up with clean clothes, coffee, and quiet strength. One night, Lily finally broke. This is what I meant, she sobbed. This is the part men leave for. Ethan took her hands. This is the part that matters most. Noah recovered. Life returned to its exhausting normal. But something had changed. Inside Lily. She wasn't bracing for abandonment anymore. She was standing in truth. Months later, at a family gathering, someone joked, "Man, you're brave." Dating a single mom. Ethan smiled, unfazed. I'm lucky. Lily watched from across the room, heart full and steady. She remembered that day in the café, the way she had said it like a fact. Men don't like single moms. She had been wrong, not because all men were different, but because the right one was. Ethan didn't love her despite her being a single mom. He loved her with her whole story. And in doing so, he taught her something she would carry forever. The right love doesn't ask you to come alone. It walks in beside you, no matter how full your hands already are.